Okay. All right. Can everybody hear us now? I'm
Yeah.
so sorry.
I can hear you.
Can you?
Yeah, okay.
I mean, not in the room, but on the thing too.
Yes.
I'm so sorry, guys. I'm so sorry. I think I'm going to blame Jack for this. But everything was going to his Oculus.
Oh,
I'm so sorry. I'm so
that makes
sorry.
sense.
Everything in here was working great because it all comes back. But oh my gosh, you know what? It's been a week.
Well, I was wondering when we first logged in, and I was like, I don't hear the echo that I normally hear.
I know I never hear that though because
Oh.
on mine like it doesn't go there. Like I hear my computer talking to my thing. I don't hear the stream. So sorry guys. Gosh, we've been really busy the last 2 days. I'm gonna blame that.
Yeah. I'm barely here, people.
But it's been a great week though. We've been able to give some talks at a school this week and I gave like 13 talks in 2 days there and it was brilliant. We got to work with children and the kids were amazing. Oh my goodness. Like should we say the name of the school or
Yeah, it was St. Thomas like Catholic school in Dallas, and yeah, I mean it was.
I'm always hesitant whenever we work with kids to say anything or share too much, because they're kids and you never know. But yeah, it was a great school.
Yeah, no, it was great. They had great questions. They were real inquisitive, and they were super well behaved. And then what was really cool is Cindy, the main art teacher. It was like an art show that you were out there for in partnership with, I guess, and so the whole school was just covered in art. It was so cool. It was so well done.
Yeah, we got to talk to the parents. So I did a speech on Monday. I did like 6 talks, I think, and then that night I did a talk where the parents came together and that was really great. So many people showed up for that, and I don't know. It's really nice to be able to do something like that and to be there. So that was really cool. Really tiring though. Like we're both tired. I'm sorry. Like our brains are just like out. That's probably why I messed up the sound. I apologize because it's we had a really good time. My voice was going like I've been trying to drink cold stuff. So cheers, but I've been trying to ice my throat down.
Yeah. So and then we also wanted to because you were saying something.
Oh yeah, I said something really nice about the Ukraine situation.
Yeah, I mean like when the sound was off, we just wanted to take a moment to recognize that like some crazy stuff's going on and it's not okay, and we're praying and thinking about those people and just hope that some sort of resolution comes. It's tragic.
Yeah, yeah. So and I've talked to some people that have friends or over there, and it's and it's hit so many people, and it's just crazy. I mean, most people I talk to, it's like it's crazy, but and I know we're all dealing with that, but I know for like this moment while we're just here and we're hanging out, I thought I'd set that aside for a little bit because everybody needs a breather. So what better, that's the one thing that's one thing that's really wonderful about art is that it can give you a pause from life and give you like a little mini vacation. That's the way it is for when I'm painting. I'm only thinking about the paint on the end of the brush. And that's wonderful. So, and after all this is over, we're all going to go back to thinking about all the stuff that's going on. It's crazy, but I do want to take a moment and just say it was so great to be with those kids the last 2 days. I'll tell you what, it's nothing like being in a classroom full of kids over and over and over that'll take your mind off everything. Like you can't think about anything.
You can't even think about losing your sanity.
Oh my goodness.
That's how they keep teachers.
And
Eagle they don't even have
a
moment to think about their sanity.
Oh, that's true. And Eagle was a huge hit. It was just incredible. The kids loved having Eagle there, of course. She's always the star. And it's just awesome. So, and it was brilliant because every time I go to a school and give a talk like that, it's disability awareness. We're talking about art. We're talking about all these different things, and it's art classes. So we're really talking about art quite a bit. But with Eagle being there, I think the kids see disability in a bit of a different way, and they say, you know what, it doesn't have to be such a limiting sort of thing.
Well, and you get a cool dog.
Yeah, and you get a cool dog, yeah, but a lot of times when they think about blindness or think about a person having a disability, they think about everything being dark or really dismal, and then Eagle's in there, and she's so happy and she's so friendly and she's so soft, and she's a service dog that the kids can actually come over and pet. and it just makes such a wonderful like experience for them. It's just
Yeah.
it's really like I love being there and talking. And goodness, I'm sure you guys know my favorite subject is to talk about myself. I love talking about myself, but to be there and just kind of witness the kids meeting Eagle and all that, it's just so cool. It's so much fun.
Yeah. Well, I should say, Christy said, yes, Eagle is awesome. So, and Barbara said, oh man, I was late and I missed something. Not much. We just logged in and had a
Yeah.
little bit of sound issue, but
Yeah,
we're all here now.
The mics weren't turned on, so yeah. That's probably where I sound the best. You know, it's when the mics aren't turned on. Sorry, guys. But I want to share something too. I've been working on lots and lots of stuff in the studio, and I'm not painting tonight, but so I'm really tired. We got in from the talks and all. My throat's all crazy, but I wanted to share with you guys. I'm working on some sketches for a mural that we're hoping to do in a children's hospital in Fort Worth. So and it's going to be sort of a Western theme sort of thing. So let me share that. And it's a children's hospital, so everything's kind of it's whimsical, it's lighthearted. So right here we got a cow and cowboy boots, and Jackie was saying that she thinks maybe the cowboy boots ought to be a little bigger. I was trying to like give a well-fitted. I was trying to do a good job and really fit the
cowboy boot for a calf.
And this painting isn't done. Everything I'm showing you guys is just sketches. It's just ideas for this mural, and the mural is going to be really big.
I mean, this is why I say it should be a bigger cowboy boot, is because the concept is like the calf was just walking and then oops stepped into a boot, so the boot's got to be fairly large for it to accidentally step into it. When those are like form fitting, I mean, it has a zipper up the side. That's like, it's basically like
no, that's stitching.
No, I know, but I'm saying that it's form fitting. Like it's you know.
I didn't paint a zipper in, did I?
No, I mean it's like, you know, it needs to feel more like a boot that it accidentally stepped into, not something that it's been fitted for.
Maybe this is the one cow in the barnyard that really has a sense of style. Maybe
it could
maybe
be.
this is the Project Runway calf. I don't know. What do you guys think? Would it look better? I heard. So I have, because I'm not painting, I have the chat up in my ears. I heard Tracy Marks to say,
yes, adorable either way.
Thank you. Gosh, I heard it and now my brain is
I would
crazy.
agree. Fred said maybe big floppy boots.
See, Fred's thinking the same way with you.
I got you, Fred.
But you know, this mural though, guys, it's going to be really long. So we want some different elements. So one thing, so I wanted to. We're gonna have like a little butterfly area, you know, where over on one side of the wall. So there's gonna be some different sections. So maybe the kids can have some moments where they can have their photos taken in front of the mural and get kind of an Instagrammable kind of thing and interact with the art a little bit. But the main thing is that, you know, I was in and out of hospitals a lot when I was a kid, and one of the things that I loved about the hospitals, like hospitals like Scottish Rite, was that the art was so cool and so immersive and so much fun that when you were there, even though you were there and you weren't feeling good, you saw the artwork and you didn't think about it for a while. Like it was really, really cool. So I just want some stuff so the kids look at it and they go like, oh my gosh, that's really neat. And maybe they can get their photo taken in front of it, because unlike when I was a kid, everybody has cell phones now. All the kids have cell phones. So anyway, I had this calf and I thought maybe he needs a friend. So,
well, Kelly Graham says, I saw it as a fashion-forward cow. LOL.
There you go, Kelly. Yes, that's what I was going for.
But
oh no,
with the concept, the big boots make more sense.
It does make more sense. I know. Whenever Jackie said that, I was like, all right. I was trying to just like get, you know, gosh, I worked so much on trying to get the boots to fit right.
I almost hated telling you that.
I thought, where's the leg going to go inside it, and then it's going to be here, and it's going to be there. And then it's got to be the right like depth to it, and
well, and part of me is thinking because you're John's, you know, typical to how he does some big murals. You'll do elements, right, and then there's the overarching thing, which you're about to explain, I assume. But to me, I was thinking, because part of it was kind of, there needed to be a boots element, and so if the cow is like accidentally steps into boots, then there needs to be like a reason why the boots were there. So is there like a barn behind it or some sort of element where like the cowgirl or cowboy left his boots out and the calf's like, doo, 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 doo. Oops, you know, I mean,
Yeah.
instead of just out in a random field wearing some stylish boots.
Yeah. Well, that makes sense. Yeah, and this is all it's just elements of the mural. So it's gonna be a really big mural. So there's just elements of it, and they can all subject to change. It's just all these are just thinking out loud on canvas, So it's a starting place, and I really appreciate y'all's input. I really, really do, because I'm just thinking about what to do and how to do it. So the idea that like your idea, sweetheart, like that's brilliant, like that's great to hear, because something like this isn't about me. It isn't about me as an artist. It's about trying to make something that's going to live in a hospital for years, and for kids to be there and for parents to be there. And and I mean, not to make too big of a thing of it, but if it could brighten their day, like somebody's day, even a little bit, then it's worth it, So just to make it so it's a little bit better. But I thought this might be a good friend for the cow. It's not fully painted. This is just a roughed out sketch, guys. So so the actual horse would probably be a lot more colors and different things like that. He's got a weird thing going on in his forehead. I was working on, like, you know how horses sometimes have like that, what's it called? A blaze, like going on their forehead. I was working on that, and then I thought I went away from it to it, and right now he just has a little bit of a drawing of where a blaze might be. And this is just
Oh, I haven't seen this yet.
Oh, have you not?
No.
This is just a sketch, but this is probably the parents of that horse. And they look really little. I know that colt was giant. It's like, how do these little horses have that giant baby? But in reality, these horses would be really, really big. So they would be like from the bottom of the floor. Like, and how tall is this mural? Do you remember?
It's not that tall. I think it's only 7 feet.
7, 8 feet.
It's just 30 feet long.
Oh yeah, it's 30 feet long, but it's probably, so it'll be about 7 or 8 feet tall, but the top of the horses will be about 7 or 8 feet. But when you think about a child, that's pretty big over it. And the calf and the colt will be a lot smaller. You'll have this big barnyard behind it, sort of beautiful pastoral sort of land. Oh, Marilyn said, I'm so humble. Oh, you're so sweet.
You rock.
Thank you. You rock,
well,
Marilyn.
And Laura says everything is bigger in Texas. Speaking of the boots.
Yeah.
And
maybe it's just a giant calf, because the regular size.
Maybe. I doubt it. And then Tracy says, does he have a name yet? This is when you had the cow one up.
No, what do you think would be a good name? That'd be good. Oh, and I should say this horse over here, this it's like you can almost said you could feel. So you can feel this horse over here, but you're probably looking at it because you can't touch it. You're not in the studio. So all the black lines are something I can touch. That's why I'm sorry, my brain tonight. This is actually a white horse, but you know me, and it has to be crazy colors, so it's going to be amazing colors and stuff. Right now it's just yellows and whites, but it's going to be really pretty colors. The other horse is going to be a paint horse, so it'll be really pretty colors, but it'll be white and other colors. So that'll be nice.
Yeah,
at least that's what I'm thinking. I've gone from like a Black Beauty kind of horse, because I thought, Black Beauty, that's a great book, and then and I thought about white horses, but I didn't want the horse to be totally just white and beautiful and pristine, because then I almost want to make it a unicorn. So
be all over the place. But
yeah.
So with this mural, you have this overall concept in your head, and then you do all the little elements to it. And so, I mean, this is still in like the sketch phase, the like proposal to the place.
Yeah,
phase.
yeah.
So then you'll do some sort of like long mock-up that's very loose of where those elements go and how the background's going to look. So hopefully it all kind of comes together.
Yeah. And when I do a mural like this, it's I do a lot of paintings for it, and and none of this has been approved by the people. This is just ideas, and so any Meryl the cow.
Meryl the cow. I like it. I like it, Fred.
That's cool. Yeah, that's a good name. So it's just stuff that I'm working on, and so I'll be working on that this week, and
an ape.
Oh ape. Yeah, for the the Bored Ape Yacht Club thing.
Something like that. Some sort
of
thing.
What's it called?
I don't know specifically.
Yeah,
I have to look it up.
I can't think, but the NFT thing with the Bored Ape,
but so it'll be a busy week because
I'm doing one of those or something.
Yeah, and then
which is brilliant, because that's the whole NFT thing is amazing.
Yeah, it's interesting.
So much fun to learn about.
It is, to a point.
And and the people that we know, like Brandon and people that are in it, they're so nice to be able to kind of walk us through it and be able to try
Yeah.
to teach us.
Yeah.
And they know so much, and I don't know. I
And
just think it's
Garrett, yeah.
fascinating. I
Yeah,
feel,
for sure.
but-
Well, so how much are you going to do on this painting? I know we're hanging out tonight, but like, so how is this the last element you're doing for the mural, this painting?
Well, I was going to do this part, and then I was maybe going to do the background.
Mhm.
I was thinking about maybe incorporating all of the different elements into the background. So we're going to do the background. So after this, maybe tomorrow, really, I want to start putting the background together, and then putting all the elements together with it. So that's going to be a much larger piece of canvas, and just try to piece it together and get some ideas. And that's just really a starting place for it. For a mural like this, it's just so much sketching and working on ideas. But,
Yeah.
But that's cool though. It'll be good. But it's good to work out the problems now and the ideas now, because whenever you get on site and you've got the wall, and and you're like, although I think we're doing it on panels, so so whenever I do it on, which that makes it nice. But if you're going to the place and you're doing it on the wall, then it's like, oh my goodness, you better have your poop in a group, because you're there. But I want to say again, if you guys are joining us, I apologize. My voice is a little crazy. We've been at a school the last couple of days and had the best time talking to so many kids, and it's been a blast. My voice is kind of shot, and the kids had so many incredible questions, and it's so brilliant. With the pandemic and everything going on, a lot of our talks have been on Zoom, which are great. It's great to be able to do that. But like a week or two ago, we were in Rockwall, and we were able to talk with like 400 kids, do talks with them and workshops. I actually did painting workshops with them. The last 2 days I did like 13 talks with the kids in Dallas, and gosh, it was brilliant. But my voice is, I'm not used to that. I'm a soft talker, so I'm trying to raise my voice. So I apologize if I sound a little crazy. And oh gosh, I just joked. But I know we want to play a game though.
Yeah. So we're gonna do some trivia, and I should say, Stephanie has joined us and asked, "Are y'all doing a painting giveaway?" Well, I should say, okay. Here's the deal: we could do some giveaway art. I hadn't completely thought this through, because when we do this trivia, I don't know the answer, so I have a general idea. I could write down names of what I think is like, if I'm pretty sure the correct answer.
We could do it where so if somebody writes down the right answers, then you can go and collect that and put it in the hat.
Question behind. Okay.
Yeah, we can do that.
Okay,
so we'll figure out a way. So great idea, Stephanie. We'll do that. I know we said that last time, and we will do it.
Yeah.
We were going to do one next week as well. And we were talking about. So yeah, that'd be great.
So yeah, let's do and how this works, guys. Okay, this is gonna be a little different. Normally what we do is just read the question and then I write down the answer, because I already know the answer.
Yeah.
But I won't know it this time.
Back in the day when we gave away stuff, we would always make the questions up, and so we would know the answer, because we invented the questions. But now we're using this website, which is fun, because we all get to play and nobody knows the ansur. But you're a smart lady. You'll figure this out.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. So how it works is that if you guys think you know the right answer, or you want to guess or whatever, comment with the correct letter. And if it is the right answer, I will write it down. You write down your name and we put it in a hat, and then John pulls a name, and then you win basically a medium print, which any print that's on the website, and then I'll send it to you, and it's all good.
Yeah, so we'll just do it the same way. If you write down the right answer, your name will go in the hat for every right answer. So if you get 3 answers right, you get your name in the hat 3 times. So then, and that'll be great. And then we'll pull it, and then we're gonna have a winner.
I will say though, because 80% of the questions I'm pretty sure I know the answer to, but if I don't, it may.
Well, once the answer comes out, you can look at the chat and say,
yeah, but if you look at the chat, it gets a little crazy, because it's like just a ton of A, B, D, B, A, and you don't know where the question started or ended.
Well, I've got faith in you. Okay, so guys, this is our first time doing it
Maybe
this
I'll
way.
just write
So
everybody's name down, and everybody gets a chance to win.
everybody gets a so
Hey,
everybody
worst case
gets their name.
scenario, your name gets in the hat.
Anybody who plays gets their name in the hat at least one time. How about that? and then we'll try our best. Oh, I'm sorry, I just said something. I don't
There
think it
you
matters.
go. Okay.
Okay, but we'll try to do it really fair, and we'll do a giveaway next week too. But thank you so much, Stephanie, for reminding us. We were talking about that, but and
All right,
I don't know what
so
I'm looking around.
you want to do like general trivia? You want to do general?
Yeah, let's do
Let's do
that.
some general. Okay, let me
Tonight's a little different. We're just chatting. We're hanging out. I'm not painting. It's been a little, you know.
I mean, honestly, we debated on getting on here and just letting everybody watch us nap.
not me.
No, I did.
Yeah. You wanted the nap.
I thought,
I wanted to start a party.
I mean, come on.
Disco.
There's people that tune in just to listen to other people talk or eat. Why wouldn't somebody tune in to watch me sleep?
You know what? That might be the new thing.
I'm just saying.
Billie Eilish, you know, she's got. I like her stuff, but
You can listen to her and fall asleep. That's for sure.
Gosh, yeah, it's
And then everybody could tune in and watch me sleep. Okay. All right, let me get the screen up. Here we go. We're gonna do general. All right.
Ooh, here we go. All right. I'm so excited. I'm always painting when we're doing this, but it's got my full attention. Oh, it's gone. And I can hear the chat now. Okay, so this is good.
All right, change the last letter of which word to make loud, sudden, explosive noise.
Hold it. Change the last letter of which word? Okay.
Of the words.
So there's words, and you just have to change the last letter. Okay. I'm listening. It takes me a while to get.
Okay, so change the last letter of which word to make loud, sudden, explosive noise. All right, so you got A, bail, B, band, C, bald, or D, bait. Any what are you thinking over there?
Well, I'm thinking, gosh. I don't know, but I hear in the chat lots of B's coming through. Oh. I need to turn my chat off because you guys are giving me clues, but I don't know what B would be. I swear my head is so full of holes that
you should turn your chat off. I mean,
I'm gonna turn my chat off.
You don't get it
on the next one. This one I'm gonna listen. Okay, because some people say A. Steve says A.
Do you want me to? You know what I think it is?
Well, yeah. Tell me what you think.
Well, I think it's B.
What do you think it turns into? Then?
Bang.
Oh, if you change the last letter. Oh, okay. My brain. Yes. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Sorry, guys. I swear my brain today. Okay. Comments off though because I don't want to get any sneaky hits.
Okay. That's next
brilliant.
question.
Way to go. See you. Yeah.
And you're the English major. Here we go. Okay. Who did Charlton Heston play in the film The Ten Commandments?
Oh, I know that one.
A. Dathan.
Who?
B. Moses. C. Joshua. Or D. Ramses.
I'm gonna guess Moses, guys, because you know Charlton Heston.
You think he was the main dude?
Yeah. And I remember I was sighted for a good part of my life, and I remember him he looked all grumpy with a white beard. He's holding the two.
The tablets, the big giant tablets.
Thank you. Yeah, I swear my brain tonight, guys. I all my words went out to the children today while we were talking. Yeah. They've all left my brain. I can't think anymore. but I've been looking forward to this. I've been looking forward to hanging out with you guys. This is cool.
Well, I would say that's a pretty good guess. I mean, pretty much everybody's guessing Moses. So let's see if that's right.
All right.
Yeah.
Hey, you know what's cool about this? Usually, whenever we do this, we do a giveaway.
Sure, but cool.
We only come up with about 5 questions, but with this, we get 10 questions. So everybody has 10 chances to put a name in.
Yeah, this is a little nuts. We're gonna have a lot of names. Okay, so which word can go before dry, or after beach?
Okay, before dry, or after beach.
Okay. A, ball.
Okay.
B, sun. C. Towel, or D. Buggy?
Okay, I think I got it.
Yeah, what do you think of
Hold
that?
I'm thinking before dry and after beach. Wow, this is canoodling my brain. I'm trying to keep it all in my head. Okay, before dry and after a beach. So, before dry, so buggy dry. That doesn't make any sense. But towel dry, or beach towel. Hold it, is after beach to towel. Hold it,
Oh my
after
goodness, you're a mess.
beach towel. Yeah, so that works.
Okay,
Oh gosh, and then what was the first word though? I can't remember the first word.
dry.
Okay, so before dry. What was the first word?
Dry.
The first word's dry?
Yeah, what can go before
No,
dry?
no, the words that we have.
Oh, I'm sorry, ball.
I was going to say because it's dry. That doesn't make sense. Okay, I'm going to go with towel. Yeah.
Okay.
There's
All right,
dry,
here
dry.
All right, let's see if it's towel. I think it's towel. A million other people think it's towel.
Oh, good. I feel better.
It's
Sorry, that was a canoodle. Gosh,
okay.
I got my brain.
What was the name? Oh, you should. Oh, this everybody knows this. What was the name of Sherlock Holmes' assistant?
Oh, it's
A.
elementary, my dear.
A.
Watson.
Dr. Weston. B. Dr. Watson. C. Dr. Walton. Or D. Dr. Watkins.
Watson.
You think? Are you
It's
sure?
elementary, my dear.
Okay, well, the crowd seems to agree.
This is great because there'll be lots and lots of names.
I can't write it fast enough to be
Jackie,
honest.
what is it that we're giving away this evening?
A medium art print. So
Of your
basically,
choosing. So any painting I ever did, if you want it, we'll send it to you.
yeah. So sorry, I'm trying to write. So if it's on the website, you can tell me which one you're digging, and I will send you a free medium print. Okay. All right. We're gonna guess what everybody thought it was. Dr. Watson.
Oh, nice.
Okay, guys, yay! Okay. In which song did Elton John ask that you don't give us none of your aggravation?
Oh my gosh. You might know this. You went and saw the play with Elton. No, that was Benny.
I mean, I saw Billy Joel and Elton John in concert
That's
together.
right. The play was the Billy Joel.
That was
but yeah,
leaving out.
So you should know this.
I kind of don't know this, and so I don't know what to write as people guess.
Don't give us none of your aggravation.
Okay, we're getting got a couple A's. We got a C.
Well, what are the names?
Okay,
of the
I'm
songs?
sorry.
No,
A. Saturday Night's All Right for Fighting. B. Nikita. C. Benny and the Jets. Or D. Little Jenny.
Gosh, guys, I have to admit, like I really like Elton John, but I'm horrible with titles, like Benny and the Jets. Like I remember, that's he says that a lot in the song, so I remember that one. But what's the first one you say? Saturday Nights for Fighting.
Saturday Night's All Right for Fighting. Okay, I'm gonna do this, guys, because I don't know this answer. So should we guess A? Because I can't write anybody's name down until I know the right answer.
Is that what you think it is?
I'm sure it has the word fighting in it.
That's true. I like that. Let's go with that.
Let's go with it. Okay, right. Okay, so
where did you go? Wow.
Okay, so
I knew that too.
All right.
I'm lying.
So I'm making a mental note here because I gotta go through. Oh my gosh! See,
you know what it does make me want to do is go and listen to that song.
Really? Okay. The next question.
You're like, really.
Okay, I'm trying to manage this over here. No help over there.
Well,
all right. This next question.
I never said I would be.
Which name ties John, the second U.S. president, to Jerry, the leader of Ireland's Sinn Féin party?
Oh.
I have no idea. I don't. What? Okay.
Well, I know some presidents named John, so maybe it'll be one of those.
I don't know. I'm backtracking and writing names down. You can think about. Oh, it's A. Grant, B. Adams, C. Jackson, or D. Pitt.
Well, I think it's got to be John Adams.
You think?
It's got to be John Adams.
What makes you say that?
Because Well, it's Andrew Jackson and Ulysses. Well, not Ulysses, but Grant. I think it's got to be.
Okay, a lot of people agree with you.
I think it's John Adams, and then his son became president. Like, not the next president, but later on.
Yeah.
And so I think.
Okay, I'm still writing down some of the last questions. I don't know.
Oh, take your time.
We'll see.
Doesn't rush it out.
I feel rushed.
One of the things like and I'll take it off topic, but if you're working on that,
Yeah.
One of the things like when you do workshops with kids, and like the last 2 days I've been doing workshops with 8th grade to 5th grade. Is that right? Or 3rd grade?
It was 3rd to 8th.
3rd to 8th, yeah. So it's such a big range. So 1 hour you'd have 3rd graders in, the next hour you'd have 8th graders in. And we did that for 2 days, and it's incredible though the questions that they were asking, and it was such good questions. But they were asking all kinds of things about blindness, about like guide dogs, about art, lots of questions about art, of course. But
yeah,
they're really smart questions. Like there was one kid, like I don't remember if it was 3rd or 4th grade, but they were asking about circadian rhythms. And I thought, wow, that's the fact you even know that word is amazing.
I know. I was really impressed with a lot of the students at this place. It was pretty awesome.
Yeah, and the fact that people with visual impairments, their circadian rhythms get off, and you kind of stay up later a lot of times, and you start switching in the night. It was really impressive. It's a lot of times when we talk about kids, we'll say, oh, it's just a kid, but man, when you hang out with a bunch of them, you see there are a lot of really good kids out there. It's awesome.
Okay, so I feel like I'm caught up.
Okay.
And then after reading the question again, it's which name? Oh, and Fred mentioned this. Well, it says 2nd U.S. president, so who's that? And everybody said Adams. We're gonna go with Adams.
Okay.
Here you go, guys.
Woo!
Everybody's so smart out there. So here's the next question. Some millipedes use what as a defense?
Whistle?
A, wooden clubs, B, cyanide, C, poison darts, or D, dynamite.
Dang. I didn't know there were some millipedes. Is that what you said?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I mean, unless I'm
I almost think it's got to be cyanide. Because I know like they can be poisonous.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't think it's like poison darts, and I don't think they're packing dynamite.
Yeah.
And I haven't seen any bugs carrying tools. So surely it's got to be cyanide. Oh, that's crazy.
Okay, well,
if you smell a millipede, would they smell like almonds?
I don't know.
I've watched a lot of.
Is that cyanide or is that?
I think it's cyanide. I don't know. I've watched a lot of TV murder shows, Mercy Road, and all the psych and the different things. And you think I know, but I'm going to say cyanide though.
Okay, let's try it. Let's see if that's it, because that seems to be the consensus.
Ooh.
Very good. Very good.
All right, we're a smart group.
Okay, to renege is to break a what?
Oh, like a
to renege.
Like to break your word.
Yeah, a promise. B, cup. C, leg. D, duck.
To break a duck. Oh my goodness! How often would somebody need that in the language? like that needs to be a word.
I know.
Somebody needs. Who's that breaking all the ducks or the reneging? Because you end up with so many broken ducks, you have to invent a word for that. Good grief! I'm gonna say promise.
All right, I think you're right, and the consensus thinks you're right.
Yay! Way to go, consensus.
That is correct. Okay, right. Who is not on Time Magazine's list of most influential leaders of the 20th century?
Oh.
A, Joseph Stalin, B, Franklin D. Roosevelt, C, Adolf Hitler, or D, Winston Churchill?
I think Hitler was.
Yeah.
But it was before he went all rogue. Where everybody thought that, he might be a good guy and all. I mean, that was minuscule amount of time, and things definitely flipped later. History took a turn.
I honestly don't know. I mean, I have a feeling.
But I want to say that was a thing though, because people had a lot of hope that he was going to be a good leader and all,
Yeah.
And because he, but which is scary. But
I mean, I think it's Roosevelt. That's who I think. But I don't know. Fred said Stalin ?
Yeah, I'm thinking Stalin too, Fred. That's a good thought.
Okay.
Because I mean, Stalin. Good grief. If Stalin and Hitler were both on it, what about Churchill? Because I almost think
pretty sure he was on it.
I don't know. Maybe Churchill wasn't on it. Gosh, I
don't
want to say Roosevelt or Churchill. Huh?
We need to choose quick because I can't keep track of like people's answers. If people are, I can't.
Well, what do you? I'm thinking.
Who do you
Churchill.
want? Okay, let's do it.
It's probably Roosevelt.
No.
It's Roosevelt.
No, it's got to be Stalin.
Stalin. Okay.
It's Stalin. Okay, so
dang it.
All right.
I was thinking Stalin, and I was overthinking it, thinking like, oh, it's got to be something kind of cheesy.
All right, let me see really fast. Okay, next question. While I write down these names, which is a word meaning sticking quality? Sticking quality. A, abrasion. B, audition. C, adhesion. Or D, aversion.
Well, let's say adhesion.
All right. Okay,
sticky.
Let me backtrack a little bit here.
Take your time.
There is no time. All right. Oh my gosh, we should have went with there were a few. Yep. See,
what?
We should have went with the crowd.
History.
Oh, hold on a second. Here, wait. Sorry, it's chaos when I'm trying to write down. All right.
That's right.
You got to hold. You're gonna have to hold the scene.
Oh my goodness. One of the what's funny, like when we're giving in the talk to the kids this week. But every time I go into a school and we give talks, and the parents too, like we did the parents' night, and that was so much fun to meet the parents. And I was so glad to meet the parents like halfway through, because I'd done like a day of talks with the kids, and then I had a whole other day coming. But the thing that the kids and even the parents are so excited is about Eagle. And I'll tell them what Eagle can do, and I'll say, Eagle can find like a trash can. She can, and I'll explain how she guides, how the guiding, how I can use the techniques from a cane or a guide dog. And that's how I paint. I was using these O&M, these cane techniques and stuff. And I'll explain that and I'll show it and all this sort of stuff. But you're just talking. and then I'll talk about how Eagle can find like a button for an elevator, and she find the elevator, she find a trash can. She knows the difference between a men's bathroom and a ladies' bathroom. She can do all these amazing things. So then I'll actually show them, and I'll have her like find a trash can or something, because there's usually a trash can in a room. And I'll say, Eagle, find the can, and she'll run over, like she'll guide me right over the trash can. And it's so great though, because the kids are always like, oh my goodness, because they're so surprised, because she'll look around the room, she'll find the trash can, whoop, and she'll zip right over to it. So they can actually see what she can do in action. And that's just such a rewarding thing. It's so cool.
It is cool. Okay, I'm caught up. So are we going to guess C, adhesion?
Yes, let's do that.
That's correct. All right, we got a 93. Very good, guys. There's 1.5 million names.
All right. We need a bigger hat.
All right.
I've done that talk in an auditorium in theaters with children, where they'll bring every student in the school in, and I'll give the talk, but it's to hundreds of kids, and I'll tell them about how Eagle can, how Eagle can find the trash can or this or that. And there's been some times where I've been in the auditorium, and there's this one time I remember in particular where I was in there. And I said, let me show you how you can do this. And in the auditorium, it was like, it was their basketball courts and everything. It was like the gymnasium. It was a place where they could get the most kids in there. And I had squeaky shoes. And I was in there where I was like in the middle or over to the side. I asked Eagle to find the trash can. And there was only one trash can in the entire thing. And it was all the way on the other side. So, and all the kids, all these hundreds of kids were silent, just completely silent. And you could just hear me going, squeak, 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 squeak. As Eagle was taking me over to the trash can. But as we got closer and closer to it, the kids were getting more and more excited. And you could just hear this murmur coming up, just, she was getting closer and closer. And she finally found it. And all the kids were just going crazy. And they were just, ah. And I told her, I said, every time you find a Tri-Scan, you can't expect this sort of approval for it. So I gave her a treat. But that'd be expecting a lot if she wanted an ovation every time she found something. But
okay, so I'm not gonna fold all these because it's quite a bit. So
I'll dig through it. I'll
dig through and then pull the one apart. Okay.
The one
like that you pull out, you're gonna have to pull it off of the other names.
Okay, yeah. So it's all random. So yeah, it's. But
all right.
But thanks for playing, guys. This is fun. We're a smart group. I'll tell you what.
Yeah, we are.
Tell you what. Okay, and let me back up. So okay, there comes the magic hat.
Dun, dun, dun.
Wow, you guys are smart. Look at all these.
Hold it because you're gonna have to use two.
But look how many things are in here, guys. Good grief. Okay, I'm gonna go to the bottom. I'm gonna take the bottom and I'm gonna move to the top, and I'm gonna shuffle it. Shuffle. Okay, and I'm gonna go through. Okay, I got one. If I can get it out. I got two stuck in here. Okay, this one. Tracy.
Yeah, you're
holding. Oh no, I'm holding to the microphone. I'm sorry. I lost my mind. Tracy, cool. Thank you so much. And Jackie, what does Tracy want? That's my announcer voice.
You have won a medium print of your choice. So how it works is if there is a particular image on John's website that you totally dig, DM us or whatever and let us know your shipping address and I will send a medium print to you. So all right, man.
Thanks so much for playing.
Hey, that was fun. A lot of questions.
And next week we'll play again and we'll give something away. The week after that we won't be here, so we won't be able to do a show. We'll be out of town, but next week we'll definitely give something away again. But guys, I want to thank you so much for playing and just hanging out with us tonight. It's just shenanigans, it's just us talking. But I really appreciate it. Every time we do this, I always leave happier, and I want to thank you guys for that. You make my day better, and I appreciate that so much. And I don't know, I just get like some energy, and I'm lifted, and then I feel like I can take that, and when the next time I paint, I'm more inspired by it. So thank you guys so much for that gift. And congratulations, Tracy. That's awesome. Let us know what you want. I'm curious what that's going to be.
I'm curious too. And Steve said thanks. Steve said, speaking of schools, did you hear about the fire at the School for the Deaf and Blind in West Virginia last Saturday? Did a lot of damage to the administration building. That's scary.
Oh no, that's terrible.
I hope they get that sorted out. That's not good at all.
Yeah,
I did not hear about that.
No, I sure didn't. Gosh.
So, and Ron said, thanks y'all. It's fun hanging out with you. So
thanks
for hanging
Ron.
out, guys.
Good to see.
So what we're going to do, we'll do this again next week. And at that point you'll probably be painting on something because we won't be exhausted from, working in a school all day, but,
having to work a real job.
Yeah.
I'm going to a school.
We
have so much respect for teachers. It's like, oh my goodness.
I mean, getting up, granted, we had to drive to it, getting up at 6.
I don't even have that. I didn't have to drive. I just ride.
But even just to get up at 6, the sun isn't even up, people. That's not right. It's not right.
There is something wrong about that.
Yeah.
Unless you're a farmer, then it's right. But any other job.
I guess. I just no. Anyway, so thanks for tuning in. Like, subscribe, all that fun stuff. Tracy, reach out to us. Let us know your shipping address and the print you want. Mm-hmm. And thanks for playing, guys. It was a lot of fun. It's a good distraction, from the craziness, and we appreciate it.
You guys are awesome. Thanks so much. And if you've watched this before, you'll know I'll be back in about 30 seconds. Oh, you know what?
Good night, guys.
Good night, guys. Bye. We'll see you.